I still need a Geek Update intro. For now, enjoy this. Hello guys, how are you? David Franco here from davidthefranco.com as well as davidsthings.com, because everything I talk about in today's video will be on that website by the time this video goes live. I have a lot to talk about, especially if you're into gaming like I am. But first, I just want to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for your feedback on my first Geek Update in quite a while. I uploaded that, I think, 2 weeks ago-ish. And for those not aware, Geek Update is basically a series where I do this. I talk to you sexy, fine people out there with no B-roll, no fancy lighting, whatever. Just me and my lamp, my desk, my snowball microphone. For now. As well as anything I feel like talking about. So guys, let's get into it. First up, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now yes, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, it's the same thing each year. Yes and no. First, I'll jump into the campaign. I will say this, the campaign of Black Ops 3 was the most in-depth, most difficult, and the longest in Call of Duty history. Now keep in mind, I beat it on the hardened difficulty, and that's typically what I do. I rarely play games nowadays on normal difficulty. It just feels too easy to me, and I like a nice challenge. And honestly, you can only get trophies per mission or achievements if you play on hardened difficulty. But you do get a final trophy or achievement at the very end, whether you play it on hardened or not. So keep that in mind. Anyway, the campaign was a lot of fun. I didn't know what the hell was going on half the time. A lot of chaos on screen. But I will say I enjoyed the Black Ops 3 campaign more than I enjoyed the Halo 5 campaign. Yes, I realize they are completely opposite games. I mean, they're very similar in terms of play style, especially considering how Halo has evolved over the years. But still, guys, I absolutely loved the campaign. And like I said, it was easily the longest one in the series yet. You can typically get through the campaign in a single sitting. And I think that's what I did with Advanced Warfare this time last year. I played it from maybe noon to midnight, and I beat it like that. But with Black Ops 3, completely different story. I think it took like maybe 12 hours or so, which, yes, there's 24 hours in a day, but I'm a lot busier nowadays. I have things going on. But still, I mean, I beat it within 48 hours, so I'm proud of that. But anyway, getting to the more exciting part, let's talk about multiplayer. I will say the formula is very similar to Advanced Warfare, except this time you can run on walls, Titanfall style, except it's actually fun to play after an hour. Sorry, Titanfall. Yeah, one of the most overrated, overhyped games of all time, in my opinion. It wasn't a terrible game, it just didn't last. But anyway, Black Ops 3 is just like Advanced Warfare, a ton of unlockables, camo, emblems, calling cards, etc. But I will say, the introduction to specialists is a brand new thing. These are basically special characters with certain abilities that other characters don't have. For example, I really enjoy being an Outrider because I love that Sparrow. Man, if you've been following me on Facebook, facebook.com/DavidDeFranco, sometimes I share my favorite kills where I just pierce the hell out of people with my Sparrow. It is a good feeling. And last night I started using the Seraph specialist. Is that how you say it? Seraph? I'm not even sure. But basically they have a combat focused specialty where it's like an old perk in previous games in the Call of Duty series where you can get your score streaks faster, because unfortunately that's not in Black Ops 3, but it is in a way. I mean, it's not part of your class, it's now part of your specialist and only lasts like 20 or 30 seconds. So basically, instead of 100 points per kill, you get 200, thus earning your score streaks faster, which is pretty cool, so it's very fair and balanced. And finally, guys, if you want to play me in Black Ops 3, my PlayStation ID is thecreativeone, same exact name as it is here on YouTube, but I will put it right below if you're interested in adding me. Now, I do have a lot more to say about Black Ops 3, like the maps and the weapons and all that stuff, but still, guys, just take my word for it. If you enjoyed previous Call of Duty multiplayer games, then you're going to love this one, except for Ghosts. Ghosts can suck it on a Friday morning. Seriously, Ghosts, what a disappointment. How do you look over putting CTF into your competitive game types? I love CTF. It's so much fun. Oh, hold on. There is one thing that's not in Black Ops 3 that I remember in Advanced Warfare, I think. Or maybe it was in the beta and they took it out. I might be mixing the games up. But there was a search and rescue game type, which is basically search and destroy, but with search and rescue, it's exactly what it sounds like. If your teammate dies, you can rescue them, in other words, revive them and bring them back into the match without just dying and it being over with just like that. Was that in the beta, or am I going crazy? Or perhaps that was part of Advanced Warfare. But still, guys, either way, that was definitely a fun mode in my opinion, and I hope to bring it back. Or maybe it's here already and I've overlooked it somehow. But I've been playing Search and Destroy, Kill Confirmed, Domination, Team Deathmatch, and Capture the Flag mostly. So, it's an awesome game, and I'm enjoying it very much. Alright, where are we? Okay, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. Okay, so a first ever, probably, for Geek Update is... let's unbox things. I have a lot of Animal Crossing stuff in front of me, guys, and I am very, very excited. Now, let me give you a bit of preface on this Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I realize this has been out since September, I believe, but honestly, I never really took a serious interest in it because, one, I completely overlooked it. I didn't even realize it was available already. I just always thought it was some kind of DLC or something. I wasn't sure. But as you can clearly see, it's obviously its own game. So I did a bit of research on it. I'm like, I don't really need this in my life. It's not a real Animal Crossing game. But then I watched IGN's review and I was looking up other things and I was like, damn it, David. Just buy it. You haven't played your 3DS in months, so it's about time to give this freaking thing some attention. And who knows, if I enjoy it enough, I might treat myself to a 3DS XL or ask for it for Christmas or I don't know, something like that. But I will say I'm very, very excited about this, even for just the purpose of collecting Animal Crossing cards. I am so hyped to collect these cards. I have not collected cards since the original days of Pokemon. I was very much into Pokemon, trading it with friends, even selling Pokemon cards at school, which I'm sure there's some rule against it, but you know me, I'm always looking to make money, whether I'm 29 years old or whether I was 15 years old in high school. I always enjoyed, making money, whether I'm selling video games or Pokemon cards. Yes, I used to sell pirated video games at high school. There's nothing you can do about it now because there's no visual proof, and I'm just going to throw that out there. I used to sell pirated music. That's it, music. Man, David, what a rebel. But seriously, this is going to be a lot of fun because I can collect them. I don't really care so much about using these in-game, but I'm just more interested in collecting as many cards as I possibly can because they're $6 a pack, which I don't think is too bad. So $6 for 6 cards, $1 each card. That's not a bad deal if you ask me. And I'm looking very forward to buying the binder that is licensed by Nintendo. It's available like the first or second week of December. I will link it right below on Amazon. Check it out. I think it's going to be like $10 or $15, but it's basically a nice way of keeping track of all of the Animal Crossing cards that you collect over time. And yes, I realize there are other card collecting binders out there, but I want an official Animal Crossing licensed one. I want a beautiful Animal Crossing artwork on the front, and I just want it to feel official. And I bought myself some amiibo. Tom Nook, very cool, and Cyrus, not a big fan of Cyrus, but KK Slider and Reese, which I'm definitely bigger fans of, these two. But my favorite out of all of these, I would say it's a tie between KK Slider and Tom Nook. So, anyway, as I was saying, because I know I love to talk, guys, I really do, especially when it comes to Animal Crossing, let's do a first ever unboxing in a Geek Update video. I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, and yes, the box is actually quite thick because last minute when I was ordering this, I realized, wait a minute, my 3DS cannot read Amiibo or even these Amiibo cards. So guys, I was like, you know what, David, just go for the freaking bundle. It cost me like $38 after Amazon Prime savings. So between getting an actual physical game and the NFC reader for less than 40 bucks, that's not bad. And of course, shipping was free because I'm a Prime member. I know. You pay $100 or $80 or whatever it is for Prime. Easily worth it this time of year, though, for Christmas. Anyway, here we go. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Awesome. I am looking very forward to playing this. Now, speaking honestly, I don't think I'm going to obsess over this like I've obsessed over previous Animal Crossing games because I got kind of bored with New Leaf after a while. I would much rather play Animal Crossing on the Wii U. Nintendo, please give us an actual Animal Crossing game on the Wii U. Just imagine the possibilities with the gamepad, designing your textures and patterns, I should say, and with the new home editor in here, bring that over to the Wii U. We don't need Amiibo Festival. It might be fun. I don't know. I might be getting it for Christmas. It's not exactly a priority right now. But you know what? At least this can hold me over and give me an excuse to play my 3DS some more. And here it is, the 3DS NFC reader / writer. It's interesting that they put writer on there. But cool. So let's unbox the reader first and see what this is all about. Oh, it comes with batteries. That's cool. Now that's interesting to me because I thought it was going to be powered by the 3DS itself, but perhaps that's not realistic because then, yeah, it wouldn't really be too good on the 3DS's battery life. So there you go, the batteries go on the bottom. And what am I doing? Put the cap back on. And there it is, guys. We have an IR sensor. Oh, so that's how it works. This is obviously battery powered, but I keep forgetting the 3DS has an IR receiver on it. So I believe this is how it's going to transmit the Amiibo data. And this is the power button right up front. Boom. Oh, and by the way, side notes. I know, major lighting change there. I will be looking into the Logitech C920. The C910 does a little bit too much real-time processing in terms of trying to make me look extra sharp, which I'm not a huge fan of. But you know what? This is fine for the time being. So there it is, the NFC reader with included batteries. Nintendo, well done for actually including batteries. All these other companies need to take note. So again, there's the game itself. Now, let's unbox my first ever pack of Animal Crossing cards. This is really exciting and definitely something I will do in future videos, whether they're weekend vlogs, geek updates, or whatever. Because in case you're skipping around in the video, I'll say this again. I was a huge fan of collecting Pokemon cards back in the day. Nowadays, I don't really care about Pokemon too much. There's all these new types of Pokemon. I have no idea who they are. But I'm more of a classic fan like Charizard, Pikachu, and all of them. So let's open these and see what the deal is. This should be really exciting, and it's just going to get even better when I buy myself that binder on Amazon. Wow. There's something really cool about holding a physical pack of cards. I don't know, I just haven't lost that feeling since my Pokemon days. Let me make sure this is still recording. I've been talking a lot. Okay, good. Damn. 19 gigabytes large already? Holy shit. Compression, anyone? Anyway. Let's unbox this, or unwrap it rather. Oh, it has an easy rip thing. Very nice. And let's see what's inside. All right. Cool. This is so cool. All right. We have Axel. And by the way, oh my God. The back design of the cards is beautiful. Look at that. That is really nice. You get a little reflection effect right there. It's like a metallic effect. Okay, so I got Axel, 3 out of 23, interesting. Eugene, 10 out of 26. So I guess I'm going to group these by color maybe, because it looks like they're in categories of some kind. I'm not sure. We have Pudge, 6 of 11. Very nice. Kabuki, 11 of 29. Awesome. I don't recognize Kabuki. I don't think I've ever had him or her as a neighbor. Rasher, I think I've had as a neighbor. He's 4 of 7, so that one shouldn't be too hard to collect them all. Ooh, and I think this is the special one. Pascal, 7 out of 19. So each pack, you can barely see it, but this is kind of like a foil card. That's what I called them back in the day. Like a foil card in terms of Pokemon. But obviously, this is Animal Crossing. What did the box say? The cardboard. Where is that? Here we go. Includes 1 special NPC card. I'm guessing NPC is non-playable character. So I guess this is the special. Oh, SP. Special. Cool. So I'm assuming there's 19 specials total. And this is blue. I'm interested to see just some kind of color coordination per category, because I did not get 1 duplicate in terms of color. Or wait, or did I? Okay, I did. Now, these are both red, but I think they're of different sets. It says 4 out of 7 and 3 out of 23. There is a number up there, 29 and 90. I don't know if that has something to do with like an actual card game. I've never got into playing cards. I'm just more into collecting cards. I have never played a single game of Pokemon. I mean, besides video games, I've never played an actual Pokemon card game before. I've just always collected them. So cool. Quick recap: Rasher, Axel, Kabuki, Pudge, Eugene, and Pascal, which is my special. Alright, let's speed this up a bit, because this is going to be a long Geek update. Let's unbox Tom Nook. Actually, let me check my hard drive space. Or, really, it's flash storage. 115 gigabytes left. Yeah, I mean, in theory, I could be talking all day, but I will not do that to you guys. I will not put you through that kind of torture. So, let's get Tom Nook out of here so he can breathe some freaking oxygen. Come on, you can do it. Sorry, that's really loud. Beautiful. Tom Nook amiibo. My first Animal Crossing amiibo ever. And as you can see, it has the typical grass pattern on the bottom that we're all used to seeing in Animal Crossing. Oh, beautiful job, Nintendo. This is just awesome. Tom Nook, for those not aware, is basically the guy who keeps you alive, and he gives you a house and you can buy stuff from him and pay mortgage and all that stuff. Depending on Animal Crossing games, his role kind of varies, but he's always kind of been like the go-to guy. So, okay, cool. Tom Nook, huge success. So now we have Cyrus, KK Slider, and Reese. Let's unbox all three. Ooh, look at that. Very nice packaging. Throw that down there. Let's save the best for last. Why is Reese or Cyrus not coming out? Jesus. Really tight. Anyway, there is Cyrus. Very cool, very cool. Not really a fan of Cyrus. Whatever. I'm definitely a bigger fan of Reese. Man, they really packed these amiibo in here tight compared to the smaller box Tom Nook. So there's Reese. Very cute. Yes, I said cute. No shame. And hold on, 1 second. I have a Reese plushie right there. Very cool. Yes, I'm a 29-year-old adult male with a Reese plushie. Don't hate. And Tom Nook. Awesome. Anyway, David, back to the amiibo. Here is... Come on! Why is it so tight? KK Slider. Very nice. And for those who do not play Animal Crossing, KK Slider is a very famous dog where you could basically go to the coffee shop or wherever he's playing, and he would play these very odd songs, yet sometimes they're relaxing, and he sings in his high-pitched voice, like, it's a little annoying sometimes, but there are a few songs out there that are quite good. Well, that was a first. QuickTime just told me, no, shut up, David, you're talking too much. I must have hit a limit. It stopped around 20 minutes, but damn, I can really talk. I don't know if this video is going to be 20 minutes after I cut it up, but we'll see. Hey, Meow. What up, yo? Anyway, guys, I really talked your heads off, but I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I mean, I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing, and I'm just so excited to own not only the first Animal Crossing amiibo ever. Oh, hello, Maui. Oh, baby. But also Happy Home Designer, and my first ever pack of cards, which I've already told you multiple times, but I'll say it again. I am looking very forward to collecting these. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and of course don't forget you can find most of this, actually pretty much everything. I don't know where I would list the cards, but you can find all of this on davidsthings.com, and be sure to follow David's Things on Twitter. I did even talk about Patreon because I already really talked too much. Man, what are you doing? But if you want to look at my Patreon updates, patreon.com/DavidFranco. But before I wrap up this video, I like to end each one, at least since starting with the last edition of Geek Update, so I cannot concentrate with Maui licking my head. This right here is the beauty of Geek Update. No scripts besides video notes or whatever, and it's cool. Today's free app that I want you guys to check out is called Swarm. It has been out for quite a while. It's basically the newer version of Foursquare. It's available for both iOS and Android. Now, the only reason I'm talking about Swarm today, because, you fuck! There's a somewhat new feature where it allows you to collect coins per check-in, and it makes it more fun and interesting and more competitive for your family and friends if they're also on Swarm. So check it out. It is on iOS and Android, and of course it is free. Now, the only reason I talk about apps is because I want to promote FeaturePoints, and just like that, Maui's gone. Anyway, FeaturePoints is a service that allows you to earn points by downloading apps for free, and then those points can be put towards paid apps for free, or even gift cards like Amazon gift cards, iTunes gift cards, or whatever. And finally, I will say this. I actually got my Xbox One for pretty much completely free 2 years ago by using FeaturePoints. It takes a while to build up your points, but guys, just do it. It's free. Check out my link right below. And if you sign up using the code DIFRANCO, then I believe I get half the points you get. But don't worry, you still get your points. I just get a half as well. And then you can share your referral code with your friends, and then you can earn points off them, and so on and so forth. It's all around a win-win scenario for everyone. So guys, check it out. It's completely free to use. And yes, it's legit. It works. So guys, thank you so much for watching this very long Geek update. If you actually watched the entire thing, comment right below with Tom Nook eating a pancake with Reese watching him. I don't know. Very random, but that's proof that you watched. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.